Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the best diamonds in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Here on this tier list, I got a list, I think, of like 56 of the best diamond cards in the game, so pretty solid list here. Now, to be fair, there are a lot of good diamond cards. I can't do a 120 card tier list, you know what I mean? That would take way too long. So if there are other diamonds that I leave off this list you'd like to hear my thoughts on, feel free to leave a comment. I will try to go through like tomorrow and go through all the comments and respond to everybody to let y'all know what tier I put those cards in. But with that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Without further ado, PJ Brown, still a very solid diamond big. I think I'm still going to go A tier with PJ Brown. He is a great finisher, great defender, has enough athleticism, 81 speed, 87 agility to be a solid, well-rounded defender, and he can hit an open 3 too. He's got a good jumper. Like, he's a solid option. I still think he's probably A tier. Lou Dort is an awesome 3-and-D, but he is only 6'4". Jumper's great, great slasher, and very, very good defensively, of course. But he is only 6'4". I think I'm going to go B tier with him. Tim Duncan is D tier. I'm sorry. Timmy D is one of the best power forwards in NBA history, but this card can't shoot and is pretty, well, not super slow, but with the inability to shoot and not being super athletic, I can't go higher than D tier with him. Gallinari is a stud. I really like this card. I'm going A tier. 6'10", moves well, nice release. Overall, really, really solid card. He gives you a different element at the small forward than almost any diamond small forward can. Tyson Chandler is a worse PJ Brown. Lower 3-ball rating with the 62 does hold him back a bit, but he's very, very good as a finisher. He can hit a wide open 3 occasionally, although he's not crazy consistent as a shooter or anything like that, but I do still think he's good enough to be B tier. I'm still going to give Wiggins S tier. He's been out for a long time, but he's still super solid. 6'8", nice jumper, great slasher, holds his own defensively, good player build. Just overall, a really, really solid card. Onyeka Okongwu is new, but he's also going to be S tier. 6'11", nice jumper. It's on very quick, which obviously helps quite a lot because it's honestly not that great of a shot if it was on normal, but on very quick, it's a lot better. He's got KD escape too. He's got very versatile defense, solid athleticism, just a really solid card. Brook Lopez is a good pick and popper, but honestly, he's not particularly good as an overall card. I'm going to go C tier with him. He's only got like 60-something speed. Good rim protector, but not very athletic at all. I think definitely holds him back, and honestly, looking at this list, he might even be D tier because I just don't think he's very good, but we'll see. I may move him down as the video progresses. OG's going to go A tier for me. 6'7", good jumper, good slasher, a little bit slow, but good defensively too. Solid card. Definitely A tier. Serge Ibaka, also going to go A tier. 6'10", good finisher, good shooter, holds his own defensively, has enough athleticism. Another very, very solid card. Kyrie's a lot of fun to use, but honestly, he just has no defense and no dunking. I think he has to be D tier. Willis Reed, I think I go S tier with Willis Reed still. I do. Low S tier, but great pick and popper, incredible jumper. Doesn't have a crazy high 3-ball rating, but the jumper is so good that, I mean, he can be really, really glitchy as a pick and popper nonetheless. Holds his own defensively, good finisher, really, really solid card. Hartenstein, I'm going to go D. He can't really shoot, and his jumper's on slow. That's a pass for me. Jalen Suggs is decent. He's 6'4", 6'5" point guard, solid finisher, holds his own defensively. Jumper's not insane, but not bad. He's a pretty good option. I think you could low-key argue A if you wanted to. Derek Lively is like a worse Tyson Chandler to me. He's just, jumper isn't good enough with a 73 ball to put him high. I like his finishing. I like his athleticism. I like his size. I just don't trust him as a shooter. I trust Tyson Chandler more, even with the lower 3-ball rating. So I also, Tyson's a little more athletic, a little more versatile defensively. So I think I prefer Tyson. I'll go him B. I'll go Lively in C. Rocco. I think Rocco still has to go S tier. He's so good defensively. Such a solid 3-and-D card. One of the best in the game. I think he's got to be in that S tier. Pascal Siakam, I'm going C with him. Undersized power forward. Fine jumper, but not great. Doesn't do a ton off the dribble. Solid defender, but again, not special. He's there. He's not bad, but he's not great. Honestly, Denny Avdija, same thing. Just kind of there. Not a liability, but also not particularly great at any specific area. Feel like he's a C tier guy as well. I really like Alperen Sengun, pick and popper with a nice jumper. He was just outside my top 10 attainable power forwards. I think he's a very solid card. Both him and PJ Brown still hold it down at a high level. Alperen's one of the best value bigs in the game, in all honesty, because he's super affordable too to complete his exchange. He is very, very good. Zion, small, not a good jumper, not complete badges. Yes, he's a great dunker. I don't care. Kerry Kittles, I'm going to go B tier with. He has a really nice release and a very good escape. Looks like, honestly, not a horrible defender either. He's 6'5". I think he's pretty good. I'm actually going to go A tier with Kerry Kittles. With that Paul George escape too and a really good shot, he's super nice. I'll go low A, but I think that's fine. RJ Barrett going to go like lower B. Good enough jumper, solid slasher, not a liability defensively, doesn't have great SIGs or anything. He's fine. He's not great. Trae Young, obviously D tier, low key. This is the last one he'll probably be on this tier lists. Really only on it because he was a season 1 reward card, but at the end of the day, he's not good at all. Bam Adebayo, probably B. Not as good as a Şengün, Ibaka, PJ Brown, but not a bad card either. Good defender, but kind of small. Not the best shooter. 75 3 ball isn't crazy. He's fine. He's not great. Tyler Hero, 6'5", but doesn't play much defense. He has a good jumper and a little bit of movement, but I think he's still C tier. Rudy Gay, I'm going B. I don't absolutely love this Rudy Gay card. He doesn't have the SIGs that his Pink Diamond has, which would make him a lot better offensively. He does have a very nice jumper. He's still a very good slasher. Defensively, he's not totally bad, but he's also not great. I think I'd go B with him. His Pink Diamond's going to be an absolute dog whenever that card comes out, though. John Long, same as Kerry Kittles. Really good jumper with some solid movement and well-rounded stats and badges. Low A tier, solid shooting guard options. They're both pretty good. DeAndre Hunter has great stats and badges, but a jumper that I would honestly classify as mid. I'm going to go low B with him. I don't think he's terrible, but his jumper certainly isn't great. In fact, I am going to go C. I don't like his shot enough, and jump shots matter a lot to me. Brandon Miller, I'm going to take him over Kittles and Long. Low-key, I might have to move them down. We'll see how the A tier winds up going. But Miller, I think, is a solid A tier. 6'7", great slasher, solid jumper, Paul George escape. Well-rounded, good card. Ron Harper, S tier, my favorite attainable point guard in the game. Love this card. I think he defends his butt off. I think his release is nice. Paul George escape, again, huge plus. I like him a lot. Scotty Barnes, C tier, mid jumper. Stat and badge wise, he's fine. He's pretty good defensively, not a liability as a slasher, but I just never loved Scotty Barnes cards in my team, especially early in the year. I don't think he's that great. Miles is good too. He's missing a lot of badges though, but good pick and popper, nice release. Just is missing a lot of badges. I think that's a valid criticism. Dylan Harper is going to be S tier. I think we're going to have 3 S tier point guards on this list, and Dylan Harper is another one. He's very, very good. Solid release. Really nice movement for a point guard. 6'6", good finisher. Holds his own defensively. He's nice. Ben Simmons cannot shoot in the slightest. I think he's D tier at this point. I do. A complete non-shooting point guard against anybody who is competent at the game is going to be tough to use. I don't care if he's 6'10". Just switch somebody taller onto him and paint sit, and he is a liability on the court at the point guard position. I legitimately think he's D tier. I'm not going to change that either. AC Green, another solid A tier power forward. Good jump shot, holds his own defensively. More than holds his own defensively, honestly. Every single defensive badge in the game on at least gold. A bunch of good hoffs, 90 defense, 90 rebounding, 85 standing and driving. Good jump shot, solid card. Trevor Ariza, he's good at small forward, but his jumper's not amazing. I think he's probably B tier. I think that's the fairest spot for him, is high B. I haven't used the jumper this year, but it wasn't great last year. And assuming it's like that and it's just a little on the slower end, I think he's B tier. Austin Reeves, undersized offensive shooting guard. Kind of fun to use movement-wise with a good jumper, but he is 6'5" with mid defense. I think he's low C. And low key, actually, I'm being a little stricter here. I'm moving Lopez and Reeves down into D tier because I don't think they're very good. Nene is like, what, 80 speed, 76 3 balls, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Jumper, I think, is pretty good. He's not bad, but he's not great. I think he's probably like a lower B tier type of guy. Luol Deng, just like DeAndre Hunter, has great stats and badges, but a very mid jumper. That holds him back for sure. Kobe White is pretty solid. He's 6'5", really solid jumper, moves pretty okay. Doesn't have much in terms of defensive badges, though. He's fine. He's not amazing. I think I'm going to go high B for Kobe. Not a bad option, but not insane either. Miles Bridges, I like. Really good slasher. I'd say he's OG level. Amazing slasher, really fast jumper, too. He is solid. He holds his own defensively, too. I'm a fan of him. Peyton Pritchard just doesn't play any defense and also isn't a slasher. Fun movement, good jumper, but just way too small. Not overall a good enough card. Glenn Robinson, low-key, default swing isn't my favorite jumper, honestly. I just don't think he's great either. He's mid, realistically. Stats and badges are pretty complete, but he doesn't have a great jumper. His movement isn't impressive. I don't think he's all that good at this point. DeJounte's nice, but he's not quite S tier to me. I think he's solid, but not insane. I'm going to go A tier for sure with him, but I don't think he quite cracks S tier. We already have 3 S tier point guards. Patrick Ewing has the worst jumper in the game. Legitimately, I'm gassing it a little bit, but I do not like his shot at all. I think he's D tier. Jalen Green has a good escape and a good release. He's a solid slasher, but I'd rather have Kobe White or Jalen Suggs. Green defensively just isn't really it. Jaime Jaquez is a nice 3-and-D card, just like OG and Bridges. Pretty similar level to those guys. I think they're all A tier. Has a good release and a good escape, too. He's pretty solid. Good slasher as well. I am going to move Kittles and Long down to high B. I think that evens it out a little bit. DeAndre Ayton. Big player builds, good finisher. Jumper is a little bit underwhelming, but I am going to go A tier still. The jumper is the worst part about the card, but he is very, very good otherwise. I think A tier is still fair for him. Mike Miller is 6'8" with a pretty good jumper. I'm going to go A tier, B tier with him, though. His shot's not insane. Defensively, he's good, but not great. He's not crazy fast or anything. Solid card, but not amazing. I think high B is fine. Alex English, still A tier, 6'7", good jumper, good slasher, good escape. With Kobe escape, I mean, he's pretty, or Steph escape, sorry. He's pretty darn good. I think Alex English in A tier is fair. Yao Ming, I'm going D. I understand that he's 7'6". He can't shoot and he's slow. I don't think he's very good. Knipple, I really like Knipple. Do I like him enough to go A tier with him or S tier? I think defensively he's a little eh. Offensively though, he's really nice. He's pretty good. I think people sleep on Knipple offensively. He's one of those few guys who can actually score the ball at a pretty high level, really good escape. He's not bad, although I feel like Kittles and Long in B tier and Knipple in S would be wrong. So I'm going to go A tier. I'm going to go A tier with that. I'm going to move Şengün to S and DeJounte to S, just to even it out a little bit. I might even move 1 or 2 more cards up into S tier, because I think Knipple can't be higher than A. Mitchell Robinson, the low 3-ball holds him back. Really good finisher, very good player build, but he just, again, 73-ball jumper's not bad, but he's not consistent as a shooter, and he's missing some badges too. I think he's B tier. Jaren is S for sure, as is Stephon Castle, 2 of the best diamonds in the game. Jaren is my favorite diamond card in my team. I think he's absolutely amazing defensively with a very good jumper, solid finisher, great player build, all that type of stuff. And Castle, while I do prefer Ron Harper and Dylan Harper personally, is definitely one of the best attainable point guards in the game. 6'7" with a 90 driving dunk. Very solid card. And then finally, Kristaps Porzingis. Where do I put a guy with 60 speed and 60 agility? I think he has to go. He's such a good pick and popper. His jumper is so good. He's got great size. I'm going to go low B. I think that's fair. I'm going to move Nene down too. I think this is how I'm going to do it. KP's a weird one. I wasn't really sure where to put him. You could definitely argue C. In fact, I'm going to go C. 60 speed is too low. I think we're going to go C tier with him. And yeah, I think this is the list. Y'all let me know what y'all think of it in the comment section down below. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.